Second Nature for Children is in the house. Coach, how you doing? I see it seemed like
Great,
you,
man. Great. Better than the audio, but I'm great.
okay, yeah, I see it's pausing a little bit and but we still gonna go ahead on and push it and see what it do. We're gonna get it done. So family, as you come in,
Okay.
Facebook, family, make sure you go over to YouTube, make sure you subscribe, like, and share this information. And I want to say this right here. The algorithm doesn't like my content. So that's why I stated on earlier videos that us as a people, we're gonna have to move this content through the algorithm. So I just did a video and why blacks are losing. I promise you, if you go look at that video, it'll help you. I promise you. I did another video, how to take your life to another level. The algorithm is not moving these videos that we need to hear. So as a people, we got to make sure that we move these videos so our people can get this information. And make sure that when you subscribe, you hit the notification bell. And that's so when I go out and put feed out, it'll notify you. So that may be one of the reasons as well that when I go out and shoot a video by myself, a lot of times if you don't hit that notification bell, it may not notify you that I have a video out. So make sure that once you subscribe, you go out and hit that notification bell so that it'll let you know that Second Nature for Children just dropped another video. So we're gonna jump right into it. Seems like things are a little choppy tonight, but we still gonna get through it. We're not gonna let nobody stop us from putting this information out. And coach, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about some downfalls that we have as a people, some downfalls. And I like to define what it is when we're talking about
Okay.
downfalls, we're talking about a coming to ruins. And when we're talking about ruin, we're talking about a very great damage. And I'm telling you something right now, as a people, we are damaged. And so I want to talk about some of the downfalls that we have. Working in the Black community for over 3 decades and working with children for over 3 decades in different capacities and working with us as a people. And not so much as working with us, dealing with us is a task. Dealing with the adults is a task. And so some may say, you know, who are you to tell me my downfall? Because I know how some of us think. Well, I'm the one who want the children to get the information because I know that it'll change their lives. So I'm gonna talk about some of the downfalls that we have. And if we take heed to what I'm conveying over, and if we get it and we can begin to help our children, it'll definitely make a big impact on our youth. Because I'm gonna tell you something. One of our children biggest downfall are the adults. Are the adults. And a lot of times, dealing with the mind, the body, and the soul, if you are overweight or obese, a lot of times your children or your child will be overweight or obese because they're following your pattern. If you're used to making bad decisions, a lot of times your children are end up making bad decisions because once again, they're following your pattern. So that's why I come on and try to work with the adults to get us in line. Because if we can get in line, then we can help our children because our children in trouble. And when you're going to church with a belief that you don't even take heed to, that means your children may do the same thing. And that's not helping us at all. So I want to say this right here. One of our biggest downfalls, I want you to get this, we don't listen. Marinate on that just for a second. We don't listen. That's one of our biggest downfalls as a people. I've been reaching out to you for the last year or so because I know you need help, but you're not listening. You hear me because you have ears, that picks up sound, but you're not listening to me because you're not taking heed to the sounds that I'm putting over to you. I want you to get that. You hear me because you can hear, but you're not listening to me. That's why you're not responding to what I'm asking you to do that'll help change your life so that we can help the children. Our children are in trouble. That's why I'm reaching out to you as adults, that we must change as adults because our children are in trouble. So you hear me, you hear the sounds that we are hearing, and that's why a lot of us are in the same position that we keep talking about we want to get out of because we're not taking action to what we're hearing. We're not listening, so we're not taking heed. That's why things are not changing. That's one of our biggest downfalls as a people. We're not listening. Because when I'm telling you that dealing with the mind, the body, and the soul, that if you're having a problem in these three areas, I say, hit me up. There's my email address. I got you. If you don't want to put it in the comment section, if you want it personal, if you're dealing with the mind, the body, the soul, hit me up. You hear me, but you're not listening because you haven't hit me up. When I say go out to our youth program and see the work that we're doing on our Facebook page, that's our Cash App. They help us push our program. You hear me, but you're not listening. That's one of our biggest downfalls. That's one of the reasons we can't get nothing done because we won't take heed, we won't take action to what we're hearing. It's one of our biggest downfalls. I want you to think about that. That's a fact. And like I say, I know a lot of my videos, YouTube, the algorithm doesn't like the content. So that's why I say us as a people, how one day I got a video hitting almost 1,400, then I come back and I got a video hitting just 22 views. If it was a problem with the video that hit almost 1,400, then there's the comment section. Let me know what the problem was because now you should be going back, checking out all the videos and definitely waiting on me to drop another video. That let me know either you're not listening because you're not taking heed to what I'm saying. And I understand that YouTube, believe me, because YouTube is set up for entertainment. They're not setting up for us as a people to come together to make a movement. That's why I keep telling you, you're not listening. That's why I keep saying we have to move this information as a people. Now, I've already discussed with Coach in an earlier video that we won't be coming together no time as a people to do anything. The facts, we won't, because anytime it's religion and politics, we'll never come together as a people. So now I'm finding out even more that we won't even come together as individuals to develop a group of doers. We won't, I'm seeing that now. We in trouble, family. And one of our biggest downfalls, we're not listening. We hear because we have ears. I want this information to get out. I want you to take heed to this information because this information will change your life. And one of the biggest reasons I do it is because if it changed your life for the better, then I know you'll begin to help the youth, someone in your family. You'll begin to make a difference. And the reason you're not making a difference is because you're not listening. You hear me, but you're not taking heed. Another downfall we have, we don't want to hear the truth. That's another downfall we have. Get ready, coach, because I'm going to let you go in on this because I know they probably be about mad at me for telling this right here. The truth comes with facing our faults And a lot of us don't want to hear that because it even comes with a responsibility. And a lot of us don't want to hear about our faults because a lot of us think that we are perfect. I literally have talked to people that you couldn't tell them they have faults. Literally, that's a problem. And I'm going to tell you this. A lot of times, your so-called friends or friends, they won't tell you that you need corrections in your life because birds of a feather flock together. They can't tell you because they need correction in a lot of the same areas. So you got to be careful who you hanging out with, who you talking to, who you dealing with. That's supposed to be your friend. Wow. So if you're saying, I got it together, I'm good, I'm straight, then I should be hearing from you by now if you got it together. I should be hearing from you because by now you should either be helping the community or joining Second Nature for Children to do something to make a difference or working with some type of organization within your community or helping your family. You should be hitting me up. Let me know how things are. I want to hear how things are. It won't happen, family, with the existence of the way things are going. It won't happen. We have to come together as individuals to form a group of doers and work to make something happen new, to be innovative for the betterment of our lives. So that betterment can go down to our children's lives. And until we face the truth that we don't listen and we don't like hearing the truth, that we need help. No one has it all together. You're always under construction. That's another problem we have when you always think you got it together. No one has it all together. You're always under construction. There's always work to be done. We always need to be listening and knowing what to throw out and what to take in. And I'll put it to you like this, family. I'm finna let Coach go in. Until we come together, take heed to dealing with the mind, the body, and the soul for the betterment of our own lives, it'll never get better for our children's lives. Go in, Coach. You stuck a little bit. It's on you, Coach.
Chop up a bit. Bill got that delay. You hear me clearly, or the chopping up also?
I hear you.
Okay.
I hear you.
Two things. Yeah, okay. Two things I wrote down. My truth and having sight but no vision. I knew we were in trouble when that phrase, I'm speaking my truth, my truth. Your truth doesn't necessarily mean that that is the truth. So let's say you are speaking what you call my truth, right? Your truth. And you find out that your truth is not the truth. Do you deviate and go to the truth and act accordingly or move accordingly? Or you stick with your truth? You know? Once that phrase was I knew we were in trouble there. Because that's, to me, is another excuse. I always talk about evolving, man. I really believe that our life is about, as long as you got breath in your body, you know, you of sound mind, maybe you should keep evolving every day. That's what I believe, but I'm just, that's just what I believe. That's just my opinion. A lot of us see, but to me, we don't have any vision, man. You can't tell me you living in this world and you're paying attention to what's going on and you don't know how to move so you can be on top of the things that are going on as opposed to be, succumb by it or shackled by it. There's no way you can tell me that. I always talk about finances, economics, man. We just had we still in the tax season. Have you noticed, as usual, the amount of temp, you pull up these restaurants and stuff crowded outside. People still going around doing things as usual. You still hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. People still going around doing.
Hold on, Coach. You're chopping up a little bit.
Yeah. I just hope so, man. That's all I can do.
Hold on.
You said it's chopping up?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I want you to repeat what you just said. Just go back a couple of seconds. You on now. Just repeat what you just said. You good?
Okay, I was saying we're stacking more than we're spending. Everything straight across the board has increased. Maybe my memory's failing me, but someone let me know. What time do you remember everything straight across the board? I'm talking about food commodities, gas, rent, insurance. Okay, everything straight across the board. And the only thing is not going up like that is your money that you make. Everything. So that's a sign for me to less spending or more saving. I'd rather be wrong and have a stash than be right and don't have anything. That's all I'm saying, man. So we gotta see and look deeper into what's going on around us. I know it's a whole lot more distractions. Yeah, I know. Social media with the entertainment, the playoffs, all of that. Yeah. But if you are a seeker of truth and if you're trying to evolve as a person, that distractions is not gonna stop you from, getting to the core of things and moving a certain way so you can be able to glance some of them blows that can come your way. You know what I mean? And speaking of blows, man, powerful a combination you talk about Thursday, man. That's what I'm talking about. If you seeking as a person, well,
Hold on, Coach. I may have to do this one over. Just hold on 1 second.
I understand a lot of people, man. But yeah, you can go ahead, man, because I don't know if I'm chopping up like you are.
Yeah, I see it's chopping up. And the last thing you was talking about was that video that I just did Thursday. And I'm gonna let your sign settle down for a minute, then I'm gonna bring you back on. But I'm definitely gonna go back and talk about it a little bit when you were speaking on what people be saying about they're gonna speak their truth. And they don't realize that when they be talking about they're gonna speak their truth, a lot of times they're just giving their opinion about something, instead of the truth about something. So it's definitely a difference when people are saying that I'm gonna speak my truth. It doesn't mean that that's the truth. So I definitely want to go back a little bit and deal with that when you were speaking. Yeah, when you were speaking on that right there. And definitely that video I did Thursday, that's why I was telling everybody from the beginning, when we first came on, that the algorithm, it doesn't like it, and that's why they need to hit that notification. So when I do pop up and just do a video, but that combination to help them win is a powerful combination. And I receive your comment on that. But if we can put that combination together, that combination will help you change your life. That's a fact. Coach, and I'm going to say this right here, and I'm going to have to go back and look at this video and see how bad it's chopped up and look at it and listen to it. But more than likely, I'm going to put it out there because I'm not going to edit nothing. You know, they get the gist of it. If they really want to make that change, show me you want to make that change by subscribing and shooting a comment. Let me know, because I'm not going to do a lot of work for a lot of us who really, really don't want to change, really don't want to make a difference. I'm not going to do a lot of work. My biggest emphasis is to help these children. That's my thing. But that video I did was a powerful video. I think the last time I looked at it from Thursday to now, it only had 27 views. I think it was just 27 views. I just put a video out Thursday that I guarantee you that if you put those 4 punches together, the way I put that video together and the way I gave that information, I promise you, it'll change your life. And it only has 27 views. That means only 27 people out of, like I said, we got a video went out, it had almost 1,400. Where are all those people? That's what I'm saying. And that's why I come back to talk about one of our biggest downfalls. We're not listening. We're not listening. I'm telling you, the content that we're putting out, the content that when I go out and shoot by myself, I'm giving you facts. And I'm telling you, and I'm promising you, and I'm guaranteeing you that if you take heed to the information and you begin to do what I'm asking you to do, I promise you, it'll change your life. You can't, nobody, I'm gonna put this out here. I've had people hit me from Romania, Europe, all across the world. And I'm gonna put this out here. There is no information that I've given you dealing with the mind, the body, or the soul that I'm telling you that if you do what I'm asking you to do with connecting these 3 together, I promise you, they'll change your life. Can't one person come on this YouTube or this Facebook and say, you know what? I did what you told me to do and it didn't work. That you will be lying. If I'm telling you, when it comes to losing weight, if I tell you what to do to lose weight and I'll put it in videos, I promise you you'll lose weight. If I'm telling you what you need to do to get your mindset ready for whatever you want to embark into, and you do it, I promise you it'll help you. If I'm telling you that you need to connect yourself more to that which dwells within you and work on principles more than your religion, the principles will move you forward more than your religion, because a lot of the religion have principles in it, but a lot of us are not even taking heed to the principles that are in the religion, because religion has just come so custom and formality to it just something on Sunday or something. Every time I look around, we hollering Jesus this or Allah this or whatever your religion is. But I don't see you doing well. And you've been in that religion for so many years, all your life. So when is that God that you're reaching out for? When is that God gonna come and help you? When? That lets you know something is wrong. We got to wake up. See how your audio doing, Coach. You got anything you want to share?
I had my mind on something, but it kind of went somewhere. Anyway, about what you're talking about, man, I just believe, that's just my belief. if it's in you, seeking truth, trying to get into things that will elevate you some way, shape, or form, be it the mind, be it the body, soul, man, you're gonna find it. You will find it. I look at so many different workout routines and all that to see what I can pick up. Man, come on, man. I do that on my own. Okay. I look at so many different things. I might see, listen to something, a new word. I look at the word to see what it means. I do it because that's just me. I'm not asking anyone to be like me, but I'm just giving you an example. If people want to go that route, be better, they're gonna do it. And if they're not doing it, that tells me they just don't want to do it. You know, they just don't want to do it. And it's not only here. That's what came to my mind. Slipped me. That's only here. I saw a piece of this guy in Nigeria, and he was saying some of the same things you were saying. He talked about us being our worst enemies. Number one, us being our worst enemies, and us gravitating to entertainment when it comes to content, okay, and all of that stuff. So it's not only here. It's not only here, man. We're doing the same thing in other parts of the world. The same thing. You know, what's popular or what they say, what's popping, you know, that's it. That's most of what that's what we're interested in, you know. So like I say, some way, shape, or form is gonna be a crunch. Well, the crunch is already here economically. And maybe as things get rougher, tougher, we're gonna wise up. I don't know, man, but there's a lot of people who just not interested in the stuff we're talking about. I'm just being honest. I won't even waste my time to say anything to some people. You know, I won't even waste my time, man, because they're not on that. Period. They're not on that, and that's okay. You know, I'm gonna keep on it. You know what I mean? Because it works for me. So.
And by you saying that, coach, like I say, I'm gonna keep coming through because I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. Every day of my life, I'm either working with the youth or I'm helping somebody. So I'm gonna keep giving this information, and hopefully, as an individual, you would look at yourself as a person and finally listen and hear that, you know what? The man telling me that if I don't take better care of myself physically, I'm gonna die early. He's telling me. He's telling me what I need to do. If I need to hit him up to get any more information, he's giving me, there's his email address. It's free to hit him up if I have any questions about my fitness. He's telling me that he will help me with the mindset if I'm willing to make the difference and make the change in my life so that I can help myself, and not only help myself, but my kids and my grandkids, my associates, my people who, my friends, whoever. He's telling me. But as a people, we got a lot of work to do. And the reason I push so hard, because of our children. And over the last 3 decades, when I'm dealing with our children and I see a lot of the issues that they're having, a lot of their issues are coming from home. It's coming from the adults. A lot of our issues, a lot of our children issues are coming from the adults. And that's why I keep reaching out for us as a people. And like I did, and like I said, man, we don't have no compassion and no concern for no one else. You know, and we're not trying to do anything different unless tragedy or something hit home. As long as it don't hit home, we don't care about it, you know? And that's sad, us as a people. And like you just stated, way over in Nigeria, so it just let you know that's what I'm saying. It's us as a people. We are messed up as a people, and we are a lost people, you know? And so it's just not here in the United States, it's all over the world. It's people of color. And that's why I say, I don't see ever, and I know we won't see it in our lifetime, and I said, as long as religion and politics exist, we would never, ever come together as a people. That's why I'm trying to get people to understand that we're going to have to form something new. It's going to take individuals to come together, to build something, to build that special group so that we can make a difference in working with our youth and branching out and going as a force. When we begin to go places and speak certain places, we can go as a force instead of I'm just one person crying out in the wilderness. I'm just one person. And people are hearing me. YouTube is not going to push this information. Period. Coach, we won't even push the information. And it's free to push the information. How lazy is that? All we have to do is subscribe, like, and share. I always tell you, if you want to give something to the youth organization, that's the cat, but that's on you. All I'm letting you know, for it to build a channel so more of our people can hear it, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and share, hit the notification bell so that when I put feeds out, you get the notification. How simple is that? I did another video on how Blacks make simple complicated. I want you to tell me, and I'm talking to the people, send me just one person that's sending out profound information that can move us forward as a people than Second Nature for Children is putting out. Just send me one person. The way I put that information out and how I'm working on the mind, the body, the soul, and how I'm talking about a foundation, how I'm talking about that base, how you can pull up statistically and see we're struggling with our minds, our bodies, and our souls, and we don't know how to connect them together. I just want to know one person. I know we're into entertainment. I want you to enjoy yourself. I want you to. But family, you got to take care of yourself first. So I'm going to leave it right there, Coach. I'm going to let you close us out. We got 5 minutes, and then we're going to get out because this thing was chopping up, but I'm going to put it out there anyway.
Okay. Evolve, man. You ain't say it enough. As long as you got life, you have a sound mind, you know, you woke up today, probably gonna wake up tomorrow. Now, that's not all of us, we know that. But
it chopped up a little bit more on you. So just settle down 1 minute, and then I'm going to let you come back on. Coach just letting you know that we need to evolve.
Say again?
Just hold on 1 second. Okay, you just came back on. I was just letting the family know when you paused that you were speaking on that, as a people, we need to evolve. We need to change, and we're not doing that. That's one of the biggest problems that we are having, that we're not changing, we're not evolving, we're not listening. We hear because we have ears. We don't want to hear the truth, so there's a lot of issues. And as individuals, we're not even doing anything to make things better. And you got to understand, it's not just so much for you. I'm talking about our children. Do you realize that if we come together, we can begin to help our children? That's what I'm talking about. All right, Coach, close us out. You moving so we can hear you.
Access, man. More than ever before, we got access to just about everything and anything. The good, the bad, the ugly, the in between, man. So if we're not tapping in to that source, to that access that's going to elevate us, I think that's just on us. That's our choice. That's what we choose to do. We can't force anyone to evolve. We can only advise them. That's it. But I'm not gonna stop doing something or doing some things that are making me feel better, opening my eyes to certain things and seeing things for what they really are. I'm not gonna stop, man. And I'm not gonna stop giving you information, encouraging you and motivate you. I'm not gonna stop either, you know. So it's on you. At the end of the day, it's on you. You know, all we can do is our part. And this is part of it, you know. Whether you pick it and run with it or you kick it away and, you know, ignore it, that's on you, man. That's all we can do, you know. But yeah, that's it for me, man.
Well, Coach, I'm gonna leave it right there, and because I know, like I say, this thing was chopping up, but we put information out, and just like you said, it's on them. I'm gonna let it go right there, and until the next time we come together, Coach, I appreciate you, and I'll holler at you.
Okay, man. Peace out.